Hey guys, I got a bunch of shit to do, but I want to make this video real quick on raising your testosterone levels naturally. There's a lot of people getting into injectables nowadays. And unless you're 40 and above, I do not recommend trying testosterone or steroids in any way, shape, or form. You can boost your body through the roof and never inject anything. You can get as big as you want to get, as fast as you want to get, because your body, when you're younger, is producing at maximum performance whenever you tell it to. And the way that you tell it to is through your diet. Now, there's injectables, there's topical creams, there's over-the-counter pills, which you can take, like Testex 180. There's also a GNC brand that I tried. Let's see, I've tried Testex 180. I tried a GNC testosterone brand, Maximum Testosterone or something like that. And those do work. They do work, but you got to take them every day. It's like a 60, there's 60 capsule bottles. There's 120, there's 180, and they're a little expensive, but they do work. But I'm talking about changing your testosterone with your diet. I won a fitness competition some years back in North Georgia, and I'll share my diet with you. My diet was this. Every day was the exact same, nothing different. It was 8 egg whites and 1 egg with the yolk in the morning, and a serving of oatmeal. 2.5, 3 hours later, muscle milk and an apple. 2.5, 3 hours later, fish and rice. 2.5, 3 hours later, flaxseed oil and a muscle milk. 2.5, 3 hours later, red meat and a green. 2.5, 3 hours later, another muscle milk. And then I would go to bed, get up, and I was spending 3-4 hours a day in the gym. I mean, I was working out hard as fuck. Dude, I was killing it. And plus, I was working construction all day long. I would work construction all day long and then go win a fucking fitness competition. And so I've been into dieting and fitness most of my life. Let's see, that was 12 years ago. Shit, that was like 12 years ago. God, I felt old as fuck. I'm only 41, but I felt old as shit. But I'm talking about raising your testosterone levels naturally. And what I figured out, I got into a long-term relationship, and I shot all the way up to 260. I'm like 210 now. 208 to 210 now. I was at 260 of pure fat. I mean, I had not pure fat because I was doing construction, but you know, my back was strong, but my stomach was disgusting. I got lazy as fuck over about a year and a half. Even though I was working very hard running my construction company, I looked terrible. But one of the things that I did when I moved to Florida 2 years ago is I was like, I am never going to get that fat ever again. I was just done with that shit. And so I started a diet, kind of like the keto diet, except the keto diet uses nuts and berries. Now, I had experienced a lot of people going on different diets during that couple years that I got out of shape, but and I came back from 2 shoulder injuries. I couldn't even do 1 push-up, getting shot in the face with a 44, came back from that. Shit, man. I've built my body back through some very hard times. But the best thing that I ever did to boost my testosterone was this: bacon and eggs in the morning. That's absolutely right. Red meat on a regular basis will put you in ketosis and keep your protein up so you don't lose muscle. You get on that keto diet eating nuts and berries and shit, and you're going to be skinny as hell and your skin's going to be hanging off your body. I started eating about a half a pound of bacon in the morning and some eggs, and then fruit throughout the day. And I would drink a muscle milk every few hours. Now, I was working hard and working out, so I had to keep my protein up. And also, be careful if you have cholesterol problem. Now, cholesterol produces testosterone. If you want to increase your testosterone levels, you have to increase your cholesterol intake. Now, not to an unhealthy level. If you have cholesterol problems, you got to get that straightened out first through physical fitness and exercise, burning all that shit off, and also fasting can help clean out your body. But cholesterol produces testosterone. Avocados, eggs, and bacon. Bacon will sustain your muscles. The fat will put you in ketosis. The egg whites will help sustain your muscles, and the cholesterol from the egg yolk will start producing testosterone first part of the day. So now people go on these crash diets and they really hurt themselves. I do not recommend changing your diet all at one time right now. When you put food in your body, you're telling your mind how to control your body. Yes, send this here. Your pancreas, your testosterone. You're changing your levels chemically. You're changing your body mentally, physically, and chemically when you go on these diets. Crash diets will make you suicidal. They'll make you angry, irritable, just like coming off of drugs. When you come off of drugs, have you ever seen somebody come off of drugs, or if you've experienced it yourself, man, it's a fucking mess. It is the most painful thing. Well, people go on these crash diets and they don't realize they're changing their body chemically, just like drugs. So I recommend changing one thing on your diet, maybe one thing a day, or one thing every couple of days. Like start eating breakfast in the morning. Do that for 2 days and make it bacon and eggs. And then the second day, or even the third day, start eating fruit throughout the day. Fruit has good sugars in it. It'll keep your body hydrated. And, then 2 days later, start drinking a muscle milk every 2-3 hours. Drink 2 or 3 spaced out throughout the day. Then change that. For dinner, stop eating this, start eating red meat. Then cut out bread. Bread and pasta, the 2 things that will make you gain weight and keep weight on and raise your estrogen levels. Dairy and pasta. Now, I drink 0% milk. I also drink, I also eat low-fat Greek yogurt. They got a lot of protein in them and calcium, but not too much because it'll raise your estrogen levels. So watch the dairy, but 0% or low-fat dairy is good for keeping your protein up and keeping your fat down. You don't want too much fat. Your macros are everything. Learn your macros. But that's what I recommend for raising your testosterone. Get on something like the keto diet. Eat meat throughout the day. Red meat, pork. That will raise your testosterone levels and maintain your muscle. That's it. Fruit. Stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water. Trust me, if you do those few things right there, bacon, eggs, fruit throughout the day, protein, meat throughout the day, any combination of those 2, meat throughout the day or protein drinks throughout the day and meat, you do any combination of that right there and drink a lot of water, you'll be in the best shape of your life. Y'all have a good one.